Hey everybody, and welcome to our Scream Queens American Horror Story Hotel. And because this is a supersized show, we're going to end it with whatever you guys want to talk about for a while too. But at the end, we'll do Scream Queens and American Horror Story first. Of course, if you guys are watching this later on YouTube, you can click on these buttons, thumbs up and subscribe. That really helps support our shows. If you're listening in iTunes, 5-star rating and a nice review is awesome. And, become a patron. It's the holiday season. Do. And we need patrons. No, serious. I mean, we do need patrons. But as Rockstays will tell you, she's like, hey, Eric, how do you get the Skype callers in? I'm like, well, first you need another computer, and then you need like a soundboard and a mixer and the cables, and you need external microphones and another webcam, and you need the software. And she's like, oh, now I know why you need patrons. I'm like, yeah, that's why we need patrons. But you know what you guys get for being a patron? Access to the Facebook group, only for patrons, and shows only for patrons. But of course, it also helps support us. And this holiday season, we're buying Toys for Tots with patron money. I'm gonna get way more into that after Thanksgiving, and adopting a family. So do it. Yay! And it brings you guys new shows too. Okay, so that all being said, you're here now at YouNow, watching live. YouNow.com/reality recaps, where all of our shows are live every weekday at 7 p.m. Bravo shows Mondays. We're on our Scream Queens American Horror Story show Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Survivor, and Thursdays, Big Brother. And then Fridays, The Fan Show. But you guys already know all that. So, you know what the best thing, the absolute best thing you can do since you're here? Become a fan. Click on the little thing up there, or the little other thing. You know the things. Just click them. And now I will pose. Now I will pose for you to square, up arrow, megaphone, whatever you have to do. Go ahead. I'm back. You missed me. Pose me. I mean, tweet me. Tell your friends. Hi, guys. Come and talk on our show. We got a lot of good stuff to talk about tonight. Oh, yeah. Okay, so, oh, yeah. Oh, my God. Oh, no. Yeah, we didn't, because I didn't even want to bring it up on Friday. But, oh, my God, everybody. I was going to just say, we made America's Choice. I don't know what that is, other than a brand at Stop and Shop that I buy frequently. We made Editor's Choice again. We didn't, you all did. Because you made it happen for us. So thank you guys I need a haircut so bad. Thank you guys so much for helping us become Editor's Choice. So I'll be giving you advice during this show. I advise you to watch Scream Queens and American Horror Story if you are an adult and well-balanced and can handle murder porn. Thanks, Amber619 and Debbie. Giselle says, Editor's Choice on advice. Thanks for the advice on the balls. Right. No, I do. I think we do give advice. I mean, technically this is an advice show, but nobody is telling us we have to broadcast and not here. So I'm giving you advice on this show about why you want to watch Scream Queens and American Horror Story. And then at the end, when we're in the fan segment, I'll give you advice on any questions you have. That's how we're going to tie this in. Eric's back all rested up and ready to rant. Oh, I'm ready to rant. I'm gonna rant. And let me say, I'm so glad you all gave John Richardson such a nice warm welcome yesterday. I heard that he had a super great show and that you all loved him flying solo on the Bravo show last night, and that you guys all had fun. So yay! I am so glad to hear that you all loved it. And yes, I'm glad you all loved the Christine show on depression. Again, you can see any of our previous shows over at our website, yourrealityrecaps.com. Boop. High five, scary hand. I moved it over, so this scary hand is not gonna scare me today. Ha 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 ha. Can't see it. No, now that one's getting a little grabby. All right. Okay. Anyway, Eric, because of you, I watched every episode of American Horror Story in a week, and now I'm current. Well, awesome. I love hearing that. We loved it, Eric, but you need to help out your boy with the sun lamp issues. I can't do anything about that. And she killed the model and took him away. Oh, don't even. We're going to start on Scream Queens. We're going to start on Scream Queens because I feel like there's not really a lot to cover on Scream Queens. So let's start at Scream Queens, which I feel like, and just so you guys know, this isn't really recap in the sense that we're just going to touch on the highlights of the show in case you missed last week, and we're going to talk about what you guys in the chat room want to talk about. I'm done calling these recap shows. Okay, so... And P.S. after these shows are over, we're just going to make every single show a fan show, and we're just going to talk about whatever you guys want. That being said, oh my god, Jamie Lee Curtis kicking the crap out of not one, not two, and I wish I had the ability to roll back the tape, because on last week's Scream Queen show, I told y'all there are 3 people, and everyone was like, no, Eric, there's only 2 murderers. I'm like, no, there's 3. No, Eric, 2. No, well, as we saw Jamie Lee kicking the crap out of 3 people yesterday, and I was so excited, last week. Aw, thanks, Kelly Rice, for the gold bars. Thank you. That's super nice of you. Scream Queens is life, says Laugh Out Loud, I Need Money. Me too, become a patron. Anthony Scalia, Mass Killer, was great. Oh, I loved it. Oh, I thought it was brilliant. And everybody, too, thought that Jamie Lee Curtis was going to be murdered last week. I'm like, they are not killing Jamie Lee Curtis. Like, at all, ever, not ever going to happen. So I did not in a million years think they were going to kill Jamie Lee Curtis. I swear to God, I might take a scissor this show and cut all this hair off because I hate it. I need a haircut so bad. The other reason I'm wearing this damn hat. It's, like, horrible. It was so funny. Yep, Maximus Sumps. Eric, you were right. Smile so you can share rocks today? Okay. Who? Yay. It looked like Jamie Lee was working hard to contain her smiles and laughter while soaping up in the shower. I know. She's like, I've seen this movie 10 times. Then I was with that judo master and he was my lover and he taught me how to I mean, it was a bit ridiculous. And here's the thing. Can we kill the people after we knock them out? I mean, kill them. I mean, let's just kill them. Or at least rip the mask off. I mean, they're on the floor and they're semi-unconscious. Now, granted, Eric, then the show would be over. You couldn't do that. Okay, I get it. But then don't make them act like they're unconscious. Let them be struggling a little bit. But if the whole point of the show is we're all trying to find out who this person is, and you get them on the floor and they're unconscious and they're just laying in the bathroom, I don't know why you would just walk away without at least ripping the mask off. I'm just saying. It's like if I was a director, it's how I would just tweak it a little. It'd make it a touch more believable. Just saying. Yeah, they would not kill Jamie Lee because she's the main actor character. Correct. Do I think there'll be a season 2 of Scream Queens? 100% there's going to be a season 2 of Scream Queens. Gadana says, good, now let's talk about American Horror Story. No, we're not up to that yet. So, pretty much, the other huge reveal, which again, I don't want to say I told you so. But I was like, there's no reason they're spending so much time on the fact that this lady in the mental institution paints a picture of every single person who's been here and felt the need to say it 5 times on that episode, unless it was going to reveal somehow who the killers were. Or, some plot twist later on. So I was not surprised when they showed her, but I was surprised that it was 2 babies she was holding. So pretty much, are we thinking like Nick, well, we know Nick Jonas is probably a killer, but could he have a brother? Like maybe there was 2 babies and they only showed us 1 baby, but maybe the girl like threw the other baby out the window. Like, here, catch my other baby. Woo, okay. If I say I have one baby out of wedlock, then I'm just a whore. But 2 babies out of wedlock? Oh no. Let's throw this one out the window. You know Ryan Murphy would write it like that. You know he would have some funny comment and write it like that. Maximus Lam says, no, it was a pink and a blue baby. Oh, okay. Well, boys were pink too. Do you have any inside scoop that us regular folks don't have on Scream Queens? I don't know if it's an inside scoop, but I do know that there will be a season 2. And I know that Ryan Murphy said he's going to switch it up. Like it's going to be American Horror Story a little bit in the sense that it'll reset. So it's not really like it's going to continue from this season. What about Chanel number 2? I know. What do you guys think about Chanel number 2? That's the question. What do you all think of Chanel number 2 after last night's episode and learning that she's been trying to kill Chanel number 1? Is what I was thinking about. And I also thought it was the whole, like, the British police coming in and giving Chanel number 1 the information on the mother. I thought it was brilliant. So basically what we also learned, which I think some people suspected, was that Grace's mom didn't die in a fire. Well, she did, but she was like an alcoholic, drug addict, got into a car accident while driving drunk and burned in the car, which is what the father was apparently trying to protect her from. Unless the father is one of the killers. Which he could be. Him and Gigi could be in on it together, you know. That's not out of the realm of possibility. Because we also know that Gigi was at school at the same time the dad was at the school and was at the party with the dad when the baby was born. So there's a lot of players in this game. It could be a lot of people. And, thank God, we only have 3 episodes left. And we'll wrap it all up after tonight. I think we only have 3 episodes left. The Grace Miracle Adore says, I think Chanel number 2 is in on the killing. Well, she could be. Ski Fox says, no, not Oliver Hudson. He's no killer. Well, he always does, like, the looks in the mirror. He always does, like, like, he chatters his teeth in the mirror, like, grinds them. Like, I know something I'm not telling any of you. He always does that in the mirror, which creeps me out. How do you feel? Yes, that's pretty much the last plot point that we need to cover is... Oh my god, they killed my most favorite character last week. They killed Candle Girl, and they turned her into a human candle. I freaking love that Candle Girl so much. And Ryan Murphy better reboot the series, and she better be back. Because I love her. And here, I don't even want her back in the way he does with American Horror Story, where he makes, you know, like, twist how we see the person and gives them a completely different role. Oh, no. I want her back every season, and she has to be a blogger or a vlogger about a new thing every season. And we should get to vote. Like, I want her to be like a soap blogger next season. I want her only to be obsessed with soap. Hi, Tess McLean. Hi, Susan. I miss both of you, too. He's looking at his alter ego in the mirror. Or the voices in his head are talking to him. Kill your daughter. Kill your daughter. And what was with Gigi when, like, she confronted Grace in the kitchen and she was like, oh, Daddy's gonna think that you're crazy. Oh, I'm sorry. Wait. And I have to say that I got a lot of ranting to do about American Horror Story. I don't really have any ranting to do about Scream Queens, except the whole let's pull the mask off the person. It's a touch ridiculous. But the thing that really enraged me about last week's Scream Queens was we have spent, what now, 6-7 weeks of Grace trying to find out about her mother and trying to get to the bottom of the truth and going face to face with scary axe-wielding devils, like all this shit to get the truth on her mother. Chanel number 1 gives her the truth in a nasty way, and Grace, like, looks at it for 2 seconds. She's like, my mom's not an alcoholic, and then takes the whole entire file, throws it down on the table, and walks away. Honey, that's all the information you've been looking for. Is there a reason you just threw it down and walked away? Because if I was Chanel number 1, I would have been like, okay, bitch, and throw it in the fire and be like, good luck. Let's spend another 6 episodes you trying to find out the information I just plopped in your lap and you apparently don't care about, you ungrateful witch. I think Grace is the killer now. That's why she doesn't need the information. She's like, please, I know all about my mother. I don't need this. Where's Clover? I don't know what that means. Love Riley says, my favorite is Chanel earmuffs. I know, I love Chanel earmuffs. Reddit wasn't coming back next season. Oh, that's not true. I've heard the opposite. Do you like Ariana Grande's acting on this show? I mean, it is what it is. Technically she was a Broadway actress, so she could be a good actress. I honestly think she's playing up like being a bad actress. Like, in other words, I think she's acting perfect for her character, if that makes sense. I think she's trying to play like a stupid character. Pepperin says, hate Ariana. Oh, that's sad. Don't hate. That wastes too much of your life hating other people. We have 5 episodes, 4 weeks, and a 2-hour season finale on December 8th. This just in from Brandon G. Thanks, Brandon G. Meh, personally, not a fan of any Grande. Aw, that's okay. Virgo Baker, you don't have to be. So basically, she's herself. Well, maybe. Which one is Ariana Grande? She's the one that got murdered with, like, the texting. When the murderer and her were texting back and forth. Giselle says, oh, she plays stupid real good. Oh, I hate that everybody hates Ariana Grande. I love her. I love that new song, which I can't remember the words to right now. Or even the title. Rumor? No, that was the old one. I don't know what the new one is. Whatever. She came back alive and pressed the enter button when she was supposed to die. Focus. Thank you. Focus, the Ariana Grande song. She came back alive and pressed the enter button when she was supposed to die. I know, it's funny. It's just funny. Okay, so that being said, I think we covered all of the main points for Screen Queens. So, who do we think is going to die tonight? That is what I want to know, chat room. I want to know who you all think is going to die tonight. I'll tell you who I think it is in a minute. Aw, thanks, Megan, for the gold bar. Thank you. Niece is going... Nene, don't eat... Don't. That's not even funny. Don't. She's my fave. They better never kill her. As a matter of fact, if I had a wish... No, not world peace. Nope. No. Nope, $1 million. Well, maybe $1 million I could buy my wish. But I just want her to, like, be my best friend. I was going to say I just want her to be in my house and follow me around all the time, but then that would technically make her a slave. And that wouldn't be funny. I love her so much. I love her. Love her. Love her. Eric, the anticipation. Now, a few more minutes. I want to see who everybody thinks is going to be the killer so that we're going to know who gets it right and wrong for next week. Wish for unlimited wishes. Exactly. Oh, hi, I Heart Eric. Your name is I Heart Eric? Is it I Heart Eric for me? Because I heart you back. I hope they kill Nick Jonas's new hairstyle. I know. I am so excited Nick Jonas is gonna be back. And yes, Niecy Nash is who I am talking about, who I love more than anything in the world. And they need to bring back Reno 911. Please. That's another wish I'd like. I'd like Reno 911 back. Oliver Hudson is going to die when he tells Gigi he doesn't want to marry her. Ooh, could very well be. Could very well be. Hey, Zuckerman. As in Amanda or Dad Zuckerman? I must have missed it. Nick Jonas's beard. Ugh, I know. Seriously, Nick Jonas with the beard. No. Depression. It's about Scream Queens and American Horror Story. I don't know what that means. Are we talking about Tar? Oh, no, Robert Zuckerman. Now, come on. You raised Amanda. She's a very smart woman. I know you are able to handle context clues. Although, if you want to hear, what show is it? I think it was the Survivor show last week. You can go back and John and I filled you guys all in on. They asked us to be on Survivor back in May, and we told you the whole story on the Survivor show last week. John wanted to do it, I didn't. Blah blah blah. We can talk about it at the end of the show again if you want. What the hell is Scream Queens? Nothing. It's nothing. It's a show. Okay, I think the old lady is the killer. She's very suspicious. Oh, could be. All right. So, pretty much, we got votes for Niecy Nash, Nick Jonas's beard to die, and old lady, who I'm gonna assume you're saying is, oh my god, Jamie Lee Curtis. So those are your guys' votes. We'll find out tonight. I'll live tweet during it tonight, and we'll find out who dies. That being said, let's talk American Horror Story. Oh, no, she didn't. Oh, but she did. And of course I'm talking about Lady Gaga. Okay? Because Lady Gaga, as if you didn't piss off the gays enough with your last album and your art pop shit, then you went ahead and, spoiler alert, killed Tristan. Okay? Who, for all of us older gays, was in love with Liz Taylor. And all those scenes, I was just like, oh my god, why won't he marry me? And I love him. And just a week ago, he was all like, I want to murder people in the murder house, and I'm a scary monster murder. And then this episode, he's like, I love you so much, Liz Taylor. I do. I love you. And I was like, oh my god, could that be me? I want that to be me. I want Tristan to love me. I love him. And why doesn't he want to love me like that? Eric, you need to watch. Okay, right. We're gonna get to that. Virgo Baker says, Eric, you need to watch American Horror Season 1. The abortion house was the murder house from Season 1. Right. This is what I'm needing all of you to fill me in a little bit on. Okay, so let's just wrap up the Liz Taylor Tristan things, then we can move on to like the real plot points. So basically, quickly, we just saw in this episode, Liz Taylor and Tristan are in love, and Liz Taylor's like, oh, I don't want to say I love you because I know this is not going to end well. And I have to say, I was on Liz Taylor's side. He's like, no, I'm going to tell Gaga. And I'm like, yeah, it's Gaga. You can totally tell Gaga. Everyone else is just betraying her and trying to kill her and stabbing her in the back. At least you going to her and being honest and being like, hey, your latest boy toy, we're actually in love. Is that okay? I thought it was going to end well. I was like, it's going to end well. But no, it didn't end well. And when Lady Gaga comes home from her trip from Paris, and she's wearing razor blade glove, by the way, and they're sitting in the room, and I'm like, oh, they're sitting in the room and she's wearing razor blade glove. So this ain't going to end well. And then Lady Gaga's like, oh my god, so you two are together? Oh, well, I'm so happy for you. Split his throat. Now you can have him. Bury him. I was like, Tristan, no, Tristan, no. And Liz Taylor was just, But here's the thing, Liz Taylor. Does this mean he just doesn't age anymore and gets to be your ghost buddy, lover, husband? I'll take that deal. Now you got a never aging Tristan who's just going to be in the hotel, and Oasis is going to be that hot for forever. Actually, Lady Gaga did you a favor. Just saying. Just saying. Oh, Megan Willie says, zip, bye-bye. Yeah. So right. I think they are going to haunt, I think he's going to haunt or be a ghost because you die. So now one of the next things that we learned is when you die in the hotel, you are not allowed to leave the hotel until you find your purpose. Now, they really haven't explained what finding your purpose necessarily means, but we saw the 2 Swedish meatballs from the first show, and their purpose apparently is to, like, porn kill people. And then because they were like, oh, we're walking around for so long, and now and then mom comes along, what's her face, the mother, she comes along, and I don't get what her deal is, because she's just screwing with her husband this whole episode. She, like, tells the 2 Swedish meatball girls, she's like, you need a purpose? Here's your purpose. You're gonna go mind fuck my husband and try and, like, make him go crazy. Why is she trying to make her husband go crazy? Because, okay, so we see the husband, the dad, the cop, is all like, I don't know what's going on. Then 2 Swedish meatball girls come, they start doing them, then it's like they're bleeding and getting their throats split open, and he's going crazy, and then he passes out, and then the wife's there, and she's like, I'll fix you up, let's go home. Somebody needs to look after our daughter. Oh, I'm so glad someone cares about the daughter all of a sudden. So then he packs up, he goes home, we find out who's in room 33. We're getting there. Whatever's in room 33, Gaga's baby, gets in the suitcase, goes home. Cop dad sees it, shoots it, girl screams. And the mom shows up again, and she's like, well, there's nothing here, honey. You're just insane. Why is she trying to make her husband think he's insane? This is what I don't understand. I don't understand. Don't understand. Hi, James. Killer baby. Right. So now, here's what I have to ask you. As I said, I have never watched American Horror Story until the Coven season. So everybody is telling me to start at the beginning where we should have started. We see Lady Gaga's at the season 1 murder house, and that the doctor from that season was gonna do an abortion or deliver the baby, and the baby comes out and it's like vampire baby and it kills the nurse, but the doctor guy was okay and he knew that was gonna happen, and Lady Gaga's like, awesome. So all I can say is we know Ryan Murphy is tying the seasons together and it'll all make sense in the last season when he wraps it all up, but I thought it was interesting nonetheless. Yes, abortion season 1 story, so good. Says Maximus Mom. Focus people, it's about American Horror Story. It is. There's a baby in season 1 that's supposed to be the Antichrist. I think Gaga's baby is that baby, says Virgo Baker. I did read that. I read something like that on, I was gonna say WikiLeaks on Reddit. She has a very deep-seated hatred for her husband after he lost their village, the damn kid at the Santa Monica Pier, says Love Rally. But no, I don't think that's it. I honestly think, because, okay, so we find out the thing that went in his suitcase is Lady Gaga's aborted baby, which apparently can go invisible and shrink and come back. I think it, like, has the same qualities the ghosts have. So you can, like, see it when it wants you to see it, not see it when you don't want to see it. So I think it has, like, all of those qualities. So the mom gets the baby, like, from the bushes, brings it back. Lady Gaga comes back from Paris. Oh, yeah, she went to Paris, and Kathy Bates and Boomer and Foxy Brown tried to kill the children. Didn't work. And Lady Gaga comes in and she's like, my baby, my baby. Because what was in room 33 is Gaga's aborted baby vampire thing, which I'm trying to pull up the picture for you all of because it's good. And the mom is, and Lady Gaga's like, thank you for saving my baby. And then the mom is like, well, you saved my baby. And she leaves. But when she leaves, and this is what I want to know from all of you, and I'm going to shut up and let you all talk. When she leaves the room, she's like holding her little medical bag, and she's holding it very much in the way like there's something important in it. So here's my question. Do you feel like the mom is really like she's setting up the husband, she's trying to make him think that he's crazy, she is doing all these things for bad reasons, like as it appears, or do you think there's some like greater goal that she has? Like she knew she needed to put that plan in place to get some aborted vampire baby DNA, or like, am I like so far-fetched on this whole entire thing? I'm interested to hear what all of you think about that. And yes, hello James. While you're doing that, I'm trying to find the picture of the baby for you because it is a good picture. Oh wait, can I show you this first? Not safe for work. I mean, it's not really that bad, but I'll give a warning anyway. Here is our Liz Taylor and Tristan. Oh, I love them. Oh, I love them. They were so happy. Now, where's my baby? How come I found that one, but not the baby? I swear I tweeted the baby. It's so weird. I can't find the baby. Wait, one more second. I'm gonna find this baby picture if it kills me. Nope, I don't have the baby picture. Okay, anyway, I guess I don't know why. I thought I tweeted it. Anyway, the baby was all messed up. Like, parts of its face were missing, and it had, like, vampire teeth. Another reason I thought maybe the mom, like, did something to the baby on purpose. Okay, Virgo Baker says maybe, she wants the husband out of the hotel. Correct. Part of me thought that as well. Like, maybe she's just trying to get him to stay home, stay away from the crazy, perhaps raise their daughter. Crazy. I'm sorry, Screezy just said Eric equals Tristan in my dreams. I wish I was Tristan Hot. I think she just loves her son better than she loves him, says Suki Eric. Ooh, yeah, clearly. I am also pissed off that we are how late into this episode and no one has combed that kid's hair. P.S. Mom, you've been hired as the caretaker for the children. I have already given you explicit instructions that you were to brush their hair and give them a hot oil treatment, and you still haven't done it. If you love your kids so much, how about you comb his hair? Virgo Baker says, prediction, James O'Hare wins an Emmy this year. That would be awesome. I Am Sick and Twisted says, I just looked up her today on IMDb and didn't see a death for the real-life Pepper. Interesting. Yes, crazy teeth on the baby face, says Maximus Mom. Gadana says, I think Liz will team with Angela Bassett now. Yes, that very well could. Tess McLean says, she didn't say goodbye to her daughter. She's like, nah. I know! She's the worst mother! She's let out a vampire break on all of the world. She has left her one daughter to be a latchkey child. And she's basically leaving her husband to, let's face it, have mildly platonic sex with her son. I'm just saying. They sleep in the same coffin together. I don't know what goes on in that coffin, is all I'm saying. Too many storylines in the show this year. Oh, I don't think there's too many storylines. Pookie says, do you think they're going to make the daughter a vampire? Well, I mean, they might as well. They might as well. What else is there left for them to do? I mean, at this point, it's like, become a vampire, or you're never seeing your family again. But Didn't somebody last week say maybe she's the one who's gonna kill them all? I hope so. I hope so. You know, Ryan Murphy, from the seasons that I have watched of American Horror Story, I feel like he tries to give you a at least happy-ish ending a little bit for one or two characters, which is why I go back to, was the mom leaving with something? Because I almost feel like because he doesn't call them vampires, he's saying like they have the virus. Even on the show, they're calling it a virus. So I'm thinking, why make her a doctor unless it's for her to somehow figure out a cure for this virus? So maybe like she'll be cured, or the dad'll be cured, or the kid'll be cured. It's got to be something. Now the daughter was shipped to the grandparents, hopefully for good. Yeah, again. Are vampires known to be good parents? Con for Peace wants to know. Just asking. Love Riley says, Liz Taylor, Foxy Brown, and Kathy Bates' team. I love it. Thanks, Erin Corey. Daughter is going to kill Gaga. Gaga has gone after so many people. Oh, and again, I hate to toot my own horn, but no, that's not a horn, that's a flute. But you all were looking at me like I was crazy last week when I told you Lady Gaga exists to feed on people's feelings. And everyone's like, what are you talking about, Eric? Why do you keep saying that? Because she said it 2 episodes ago, that's why she likes to torture people or make them fall in love. The most kind of pain someone can feel is love related, and she likes to feed the most on that. And we saw in last week's episode, that's exactly what she said to Liz and Tristan. She was like, I live to feed on feelings, and depression tastes sour, and this thing tastes that, but betrayal tastes the worst. So I'm saying she likes to eat feelings. I also eat my feelings. Tess McLean says, you're totally right. I don't know. Bad mom killed Gaga and takes over being head vampire. Well, somebody's got to kill Gaga soon, I think. I think someone's going to kill Lady Gaga soon, but we'll find out tomorrow. Oh, hi, Jackie. Jackie says maybe Grandma is a secret vampire hunter who wronged Grandma in the past. See, part of me just feels like I really need to go back and watch the first 3 seasons of American Horror Story to know this. But I also read somebody said, yes, there was like another, like somehow it tied into Coven. Like somehow it tied into, there was a vampire hunter on Coven or something. I don't know. Eric, you're on the pulse. I am. No, I'm not. I'm right in what I'm saying. Love Riley says, wait until Doctor/Mother of the Year sees her son, an evil baby, do some serious damage around that place. She'll be so proud. I know. Aw, thanks for getting us over 1,000 likes, everybody. The Realtor was on season 1, correct. Somebody did say that. Oh, how funny was it when Lady Gaga was doing the gay hotel owner man, and she tells Tristan to come up. She's like, come up. C-U-M, up. And he's like, I don't want to be gay, Mom. Mom, I'm not gay. Mom. And to be fair, if you would like to be politically correct, on this issue, I'm not going to get on my high horse platform and go crazy for people that, are like Tristan and Liz Taylor are gay. But if you want to be politically correct, technically, they were not a gay couple, because Liz Taylor feels she's a woman. Thus, Tristan was with a woman, not with a man. Just saying. Just in case you're talking to some of your other gay friends who get mad about those sorts of things. Michelle Peep says, hello everyone, no cable here at Ronald McDonald House. Does anyone have a link for Survivor live stream tomorrow? Well, here's what I have to say, Michelle Peeps. Come back tomorrow for our Survivor show, and maybe somebody will. Or tweet it out at Twitter. But does Ronald McDonald's house really encourage you stealing television? I don't know about that. Gadana says, I feel sorry for Liz Taylor. I'm holding off because I'm telling you, there's no way they're getting rid of Tristan that quickly. There is no way. Tristan is going to be a ghost. They're going to bump uglies as ghosts. And we still don't know who the pot sticker vampire is, because clearly now, I thought the pot sticker vampire was going to be the thing in room 33, but it's not. We know that's Bartholomew, Lady Gaga's aborted vampire baby. So, who is the creepy looking big adult vampire that likes to stick its face through mirrors, and the thing that like raped the man in the first episode? What's that thing? Is that like a manifestation that the ghost aborted devil baby gets to project? I'm so confused. Yep, that's the ugly baby too, says Allison P. He's the addiction demon. Okay. Baby looks like pot stickers, says Tess McLean. Bruce L. Hey, Eric, hope you're feeling better. Just stopping in to say, hey, see you tomorrow. Oh, see you tomorrow, Bruce. Thanks for popping in. Hi, Shelly. I'm going to look online. Hopefully I find something. Charlie Sheen to make a cameo in American Horror Story? Really, Giselle? Wow. That'll be interesting. Love you too. Aw, thanks, Megan. Willie for the gold bars. Probably your husband. Right. I agree. I definitely agree. It could be that. I really want to find, let me just look up this. Lady Gaga, I can't spell Bartholomew. Mule baby. I just want to see if anybody posted a picture, because it's so good if you didn't see it and want to see it. No, I can't find a picture. Oh well, whatever. It was a weird baby. Anyway, Baby Bart. I think Lady Gaga needs to do a new song called Reborn This Way. Like, I think she's missing an opportunity. Like, she needs to have hashtag Reborn This Way. Vampire baby, you're reborn this way. Is the attic guy still in the hospital? Oh God, I don't remember. Oh, Giselle says no, it was a bad joke. Oh, okay. Look, he's a fame whore. I wouldn't be surprised if he went on American Horror Story. I miss Eric when he's not on. Oh, I miss you too, Con for Peace. Thanks. I think the cop and his family need to go on Dr. Phil's show and work out their problems, says Pepper. Hi, Dr. Phil. I'm a vampire. I'm going to turn you into a vampire now. Hey, dude, you going to be on long? I think I want your audience when you're done. Dave the Wise. Yes, we are going to be on a while. How was your night off? It was good. I enjoyed it. I needed a little nighty night off. So, here's what I think we're going to do, because we got about like a half hour, 40-ish minutes left. I feel like we covered, unless you guys tell me in chat room, did we miss? I don't feel we missed anything. So, if we feel like we've covered all of our Scream Queens plot points, and we feel like we've covered all of our other plot points, then I will tell everyone, boop, we're ending our Scream Queens and American Horror Story talk, and we'll do like the second half of the show. We'll just do a fan show, and we'll talk about whatever you guys want. Just one more worst mom ever. Worst mom ever. Ever. You let a plague out, okay? You the whole plague. You're sleeping with your son. That's a child. Whose hair you won't brush. You saved the vampire thing. Okay, lady? You crazy. Love Riley says, St. Bartholomew was one of the 12 apostles, a martyr, and skinned alive. Oh, Interesting. So he could totally be the bot sticker thing then. Wait, what happened to all those vampire kids from the school? We don't know yet, Adonis. And I swear if Ryan Murphy doesn't acknowledge it and just lets that storyline die and we never hear anything about it, I'm going to be so annoyed. But really, I'll be annoyed no matter what, because it's already been what? At least a few days later, because Lady Gaga went to Paris this episode and came back, and she said something like, I'm going to be gone for a week or something. So it's already been a week. So are you telling me those kids have not all turned a shit ton of people into vampires in that time? Just saying. I have a feeling they're not gonna go back to that storyline, which is mildly annoying. I wish you covered Fargo instead of Scream Queens. Aw, sorry, Breezy Babe. On a side note, WTF is chain wax? I don't know. What's chain wax? Oh, you make me happy, Lori. Parent of the Year. I'm back, Scream Queens. Don't forget the hot oil treatment. Oh, right. The hot oil treatment for the kid. Correct. Oh, is that what you meant? It's a thing that makes your hair not like that kid's hair looks. Welcome back, JTD. I know she is horrible. His hair looks like a mess every episode. Exactly. It looks like Lady Gaga's baby was born 100 years ago. Oh, right, because the room is all like Victorian or, yeah, that baby was clearly born a super long time ago. I mean, it would have had to have been born before the Murder House season took place. Correct? I mean, I didn't see that season, but if it happened there, but nothing else was the same there except for that doctor, then it would have had to have happened before then. Plus, that was in black and white as well, right? And I don't feel like all the flashbacks have been in black and white. So clearly, 1920s, says Pepburn, yeah. Did we already talk about Scream Queens? Yes, we did. Virgo Baker says, I so wished you watched The Affair. Sorry. But the baby is this day. No. I believe this season is taking place in the 90s, they said, right? And again, and I don't know this to be true, or I don't remember this, but somebody told me, like, the American Horror Stories, they go, like, back and forth. So in other words, like, one season is supposed to be, like, set somewhere back in time, and then the next season is, like, more current in time or the present, and then they do one that's in the past. So I thought people said this season was, like, a in the past season, and maybe next season will be current time. Last season was totally different. Nothing to do with the season. Lady Gaga will rot. Vampire baby doesn't die. I think this is present time, so vampire baby doesn't grow up. I'm confused. No, well, I think when you become a vampire, you just stay at the age that you are when you became the vampire. So Lady Gaga was a vampire when she had vampire baby. So the baby came out as vampire. Right? I don't know vampire law. It's not real. Last season. Okay, Erin Corey says last season was past, this season is present. Okay, there you go then. Has to be now, the hipsters, remember? Oh yeah, okay, duh. Opposite. This season is current day, so I hope next season is 80s. Oh, I would love if next season was 70s, 80s. All right, so here's what I'm going to say. We officially have a half hour left. A half hour. So here's what we're going to do. If you just tuned in to, like, if you're watching this back and you were only here for Scream Queens and American Horror Story, well, you can peace out now. And I'll see you tomorrow for the Survivor show and Thursday for Big Brother show and Friday for our next fan show. But if you want a taste of what a Friday fan show is like, we're going to do that for the next half hour. We're just going to talk about whatever. So it's not necessarily Scream Queens or American Horror Story related, unless you guys want it to be. We'll talk about whatever you all want for the next half hour. Yay! Okay, so That being said, I wish that Spring Curls was here and Terry was here because I have their popcorn. But now I know Maximus Mom, who I know you're watching, and I love you. I know she said I'm going to be getting popcorn Thursday as well. So maybe I'll just wait till Thursday and I'll do all popcorn trying on Thursday. Oh, Spring Curls, you are here. Hi, Spring Curls. Spring Curl. Okay, I'll show Spring Curls popcorn. Because for those of you that don't know, I've been on a mission to find popcorn, which is like the popcorn in Disneyland, and I would pay anybody to send me said popcorn. Spring Curls sent Garrett's popcorn, which she says is the best popcorn in the world. Terry sent popcorn from Disney World, which is close, but is not Disneyland. And Maximus Mom sent me popcorn as well. So now I think I want to wait until Thursday's show and I want to try all three together. So don't hate me because I think it'll be fun. We'll make it into like a little challenge. I'll have to guess which popcorn is which with all three. Does that sound fun? So we'll do it on Thursday. I promise. I promise. Okay, in the interest... Okay. Okay, this is just between us for people that don't come on Thursday. Okay, Spring Curls. Sit tight for one hot second. So, look, I really did not open Terry's. Spring Curls. You might notice that I have some of yours right here in a Ziploc bag for tasting. We liked it. We liked it a lot. And I was like, oh crap, I have to save some for the show. This is pretty much all we've eaten since Friday. This has been breakfast, lunch, and dinner since Friday. So Spring Curls, we loved it. But I still really want to do a fun taste test thing on Thursday. So thank you, Spring Curls. We really liked it. Garrett's in Chicago is famous. It is. Go get him, Giselle. Wait, what happened? Oh, okay, you guys are obsessed with Garrett's. Still haven't found your caramel corn. No, I still have not. Well, I know where the caramel corn is. It is in Disneyland in California. However, I will say, so far, and I have not tasted Terry's for real yet because I couldn't open that one and not make it obvious. So far, Spring Curls, yours has definitely come the close. It was delicious. I loved every single second of it. And it was definitely the closest to the Disneyland. Like, as you can see, we ate a bucket. It's been 3 days. I have a problem. So I totally loved it. Thank you, Spring Curls. I'm still want to know. Go get him. I'm still waiting to see what happened. Where did Giselle go? Who did she get? Megan, did you get the pins? Yes. Oh my God. Hold on. I totally forgot. Oh my God. It's been a crazy weekend. Megan Wheelie, which we're going to do it in a little bit. We're not going to do it this show. We're going to wait. But since Megan Wheelie knew how much a lot of you guys love Disney when we all talk Disney on the show, she sent me a bunch of Disney pins that we can give away for prizes on this show. So now we got a few ducks left, and now we can start adding Disney pins, which if you guys go to the parks, you can trade them with other people, or you can just keep them and wear them for yourself. So everybody thank Megan for these when you start getting them in with your prizes and swag that you win. I thought maybe I would be able to put a little bit of Spring Curls popcorn in when I send you stuff, but as it turns out, no. I have a problem. It's called caramel corn. Like, I swear, Okay, so now we'll all just tell the truth. So I've got to push this back. Hold on. Let's just switch this up. Ready? Since we have a half hour. Hold on. Everyone gets to see behind the scenes for a second. Ready? Boop ba boop. Let's just all switch. Now we're doing fan show stuff. And let's have a nice la 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 la. It's Christmas time. Wait, hold on. Ready? Everybody knows that we're doing a different show now. We're gonna do fan stuff. Where's my fan show? And boop ba boop. Bum. Okay, and boop, fan show. Right. So, full disclosure. Here is what it was like. So we opened the Garrett's popcorn thing, right? And I'm like, oh my god, I really need to try it. But I want to wait, and I want to have, like, the real reaction on the show. But then I just started getting hungry, and we didn't have any food in the house. So I was like, okay, we have to, like, this is me and my husband. I'm like, we have to open this where it's, like, not going to be obvious that we took anything out of it. So we're, like, opening it, and, like, we're looking, and we're, like, smelling it, and we're like, oh my god, it's not, like, we should just try a little bit. So we're like, oh, no one's gonna know. There's, like, oh my god, we're like, oh my god, that's really good. So then we're just talking, and like, so what should we do about this? Like, how should we do this on the show? I'm like, I don't know. Like, I want to do it as a taste test. I'm like, we're just like talking, like, taste, sound like we're eating it, and we're talking, and we're eating it, and then all of a sudden it's like, voop, a whole layer down. And I'm like, well, now what are we gonna do? We're like dumping it out in punches. P.S. Not like I don't think anybody would care. Not like I think Spring Curls is like, oh my god, Eric, you have to try it on the show. She's been telling me to eat it for forever the second it got here. It was me that wanted to eat it on the show. So I'm like dumping this in Punchables. I'm like, well, now maybe if we like wad up paper towels and stick it on the bottom, and we'll dump it back on the top, and it'll look like it's full back to the top for the show. Look, cut to 2 days later. I have a problem. Thanks, Spring Curls. And I missed again what? And I missed again what Giselle said. Damn it! But for real, I want to, now that I have tasted the Garrett's, I really want to do, like, we'll do a fun taste test. And I'll let you guys see. So I'll show you which one each is. We'll do an A, a B, and a C cup. And then I'll put, like, a blindfold on, and I'll taste it, and I'll guess which one's which. We'll do that maybe on Friday's fan show. We'll do that on Friday's fan show. Eric, I'm sorry. I'm here. I've been cooking. Well, keep cooking, Jeanette. Keep cooking. I must have been fighting with a Chloe fan. Oh, God. Do more mean tweets, says KK Whitting. I would love to. Honestly, the reason I didn't do a show this weekend, that show took me 15 hours to edit. I don't think people realize how hard it is. It's why I don't do shows like that. If you ever go to our YouTube channel or to our website and you look at some of the stuff I did way in the beginning, that's how I used to cover Big Brother. Like, I used to cover Big Brother with like 7-minute shows that were all like funny mashups. It was just like all mashups of stuff. But it would take me a whole week. It would literally take me 7 days of editing, like 12-hour days of editing for an entire week. Which is why I was so thrilled when we moved over to live shows. And I was like, I can't do it anymore. I don't have the time. So I like to throw in those little surprises for you guys. And after doing the depression show, it's like, I want to do something that I want to do. And I always wanted to do like something like that. And I just wanted a hot second break. It's like, let me do it. Giselle says, why can't they all be pretty little vampires like in Twilight? Exactly. Eric, you're funny. Vampires aren't real because some people believe they are. Vampires aren't real because some people believe they are. Well, sure. In the sense that we can't prove they're not real, I'm sure that they're real. Yeah, I might not be able to contribute to this conversation, says Jersey Girl. Below Deck season finale tonight for those who watch. Ooh, it should be good. Milo McClover says, Eric, question, and 100 question marks. You know what you could have put in those 100 question marks? What your question was. Because now I guarantee you I probably will miss your actual question. But I saw that. Popcorn Party Thursday. I actually changed my mind. We're going to do it Friday. We'll do it during the fan show because Thursday is going to be our Big Brother show. Let's talk Inside Out. Hashtag it wasn't that bad, says Brandon G. Oh, that's cute, Brandon. Are you trying to get me to block you, Brandon G., who I loved at the start of this show? Because it's a horrible movie about depression. Worst movie I've ever seen in my whole entire stupid life. I hate it so much. Jersey Girl Love Below Deck. No guesting, especially those who ask to guest. Oh, correct. If you keep asking, first of all, we're not guesting on the show. Honestly, let's just put it this way. And I know you guys love guesting, and I'm never going to tell you on the fan shows you can't guest call in, because you can. Just know that when you guest call in, it creates hours of work for me. Because we don't have the software to bring it over to the version that we put on YouTube. So if you've watched, which thanks to Giselle, she was one of the people that told me, and I don't know why it never even dawned on me. She's like, when you upload them to YouTube, none of the guest broadcast people are there. You're just talking to yourself like a crazy person. So I basically have to take the video here and my video and edit them together, and it creates a ton of work when we have guest callers. But I'm willing to do it for Friday shows. During the week, no. I love you all, but I don't have time to edit the show. Eric, have you tried Cracker Jacks popcorn, says Giselle. I do. I like Cracker Jacks. I like Cracker Jacks. Like Crunch and Munch, I think is my favorite. I like Crunch and Munch the best, but I like Cracker Jacks. You have great restraint. I know. Eric, what's better? Lemon Oreos or the movie Inside Out? Brandon G, she just want me to smack you? Are you testing my patience? Brandon G. A lemon Oreo. Let me put it to you this way. If you people are Bravo fans, remember when Teresa flipped out about the sprinkle cookies? I really think if this holiday season somebody brings a lemon Oreo, P.S., or a pumpkin spice Oreo, or a watermelon Oreo, or any other stupid shit Oreo flavors, I'll throw them at you. I'll be like, this is a great gift, and I'll throw it at you. Better yet, I'll put Visine in your food. I'll be like, oh, that diarrhea you're now having? That's what happens when anybody eats those disgusting Oreos, so never bring them to anybody's house again. You're welcome. Stupid freaking lemon watermelon Oreo. Oh, that's a great flavor. Want any Boy Scout popcorn? No, Pepper'n. I don't. I am not going to talk about it. I just don't like the Boy Scouts. If you paint the cyst, it's like Charlie's personal ornament. Giselle. Ew. Ew. Goodbye Girl says, outside the park. I'm going to assume you're talking about the caramel corn. And yes, that's where it is. It's in downtown Disney in California. Miranda K says, I put Christmas tree lights on the front door yesterday. Someone said it was too early. Well, Miranda K, I want you to go right up to that person, whoever they are, and I want you to look them right in the face and be like, oh, is it too early? Could you do me a favor and eat a dick? No, eat a dick. Did I ask you if it was too early? Oh, I didn't? Then eat a dick. Go back to your miserable Grinch life, you horrible whore. That's what you, because I'm assuming it's a woman who said it. Because I don't think men really care, but you know, the gossipy ladies in the neighborhood. P.S. Yesterday. Yesterday I went over to my neighbor's house, like across the street from me. So the house that, like, if you were to look out the front of my house, it's the house that you see. And she's like, Eric, I know we're competing for Christmas, because I keep telling her I'm putting my Christmas decorations up soon. I don't have any outside decorations for this year. And she's like, look what we're getting. And she's like, it's some $300 lighting system that shoots it's just like one single light, and you aim it at your house, and it shoots dots all over your house in different colors, and they move around. It's like whatever it is. And I was like, oh, great. And she's like, you don't like it? I was like, no, I can't wait to look at your dots all season. And she's like, I think you'll like it. I'm like, don't. I don't think I'll like it, but at least it's not your blow-up lawn ornaments. And then I told her how I did the whole segment on how if she put up the blow-up lawn ornaments this year, I might have to pop them. I didn't want to do it the first year we moved in because that's too obvious. You know, like the first year you move in and you're like the new person on the block, and then all of a sudden everybody's inflatable lawn ornaments have been slashed. That's too obvious. But this will be the second Christmas, like we didn't live here last Christmas, but we were, working on the house. So now this Christmas, I might wait one more year. I haven't decided yet. It's time that you talk about Clelly. What's to talk about Clelly? I pretty much... Here's how much I won't talk about Clelly. Here's my only Clelly statement. Ready? Okay, so clearly based on Shelly's Instagram, they are broken up, I think somebody said. I didn't read it, but that's what I heard. So if they are, you're allowed to like them separately. You're allowed to. Do it. Encourage them to be friends instead of trying to tear their friendship apart, because all you're doing, and I'll let you in a secret, all you're going to do, remember how much this whole cast talked to all of you guys, how you all loved it? All you're doing is encouraging them to shut down and not share anything. So take the high road and still be nice to them and be like, wish you well in your life. That doesn't affect me at all. And I think it'll be good. Every time you say Clelly, an angel gets punched in the face. Exactly. Megan Willie says, I want popcorn now. Me too. Catherine Scalise says, I just made popcorn. I know, I am so far behind in these comments. I'm trying to catch up. I apologize if you said anything, Spring Curls. I don't see it. My chat won't let me scroll up anymore. Oh, I see. You said you put up your Christmas tree. Yay! That's awesome. Amber says I've put mine up already. It's so weird. Every single year we've had our Christmas tree up by now, and we don't. It's so weird. Like, I always had a vision of what my life would be like once we had a house of like Christmas decor, and we basically, like, you saw it, we have stuff around the windows and half of stuff up the banister, and then we ran out of stuff. Debbie M says, call me crazy, I love dark fruit cake, but not with marzipan ice cream. Debbie, crazy. But Debbie, crazy in a good way. Everybody needs you at a party. Everybody needs the person they can give the fruitcake to. Like when you're like, oh my god, I love fruitcake, thank you so much. Put this in Debbie's bag. We're gonna re-gift this to Debbie. They need you, Debbie, at a party. So good on you for liking that fruitcake. I will pass the message on about the lights. Oh, Virgo Baker says I have that. I'm gonna assume you're talking about the lighting thing. We have that at the state fair, only $100. Yeah, it's the laser light. You get it at Walgreens or something. Right. Yes, it's lasers. It looks ridiculous. Songy says, not feeling good, but you're making me laugh. Aw, thanks. Aw, hi, BB Princess. I hope you're feeling better, too. Were they actually ever together? Yeah, well, I don't know. Queen Bedseed says broke up. They were never really together. Exactly. I was watching your 3-hour show and I was cracking up about your husband's grandma's bowling ball. He hasn't heard that. This just in, Clay now dating Shelly's brother. It's twinsies, says Megan Willie. I'm sorry. Shelly tweeted out a picture of her brother. I don't think they look alike at all. Everybody who said like he looks just like Clay, I don't see that at all. Like, at all. Spring Curl says, I have a 45-foot blue spruce in my front yard. It's being lit up tomorrow. I'm so excited. Oh my God. Okay. I wish I had a picture I could show you guys. Well, I'll just have to paint the picture. So, on the side of our house, like where our bedroom is, there are two of those giant pine trees that have the pine cones. I think that's a spruce tree. One of them, the branches went like into our window. It was the most beautifully scenic thing ever. It's like you wake up, it's like it's a Disney movie. You see like the pine needles and like the pine cones, and like there was snow on top of it, and you just expected a little blue jay to be like, good morning, oh hi, like you could throw open. It was so beautiful as a point. Anyway, we had to cut one down, which was that one, because the whole entire thing was dead. I was so depressed about it. But the other one is still up. So we still have, but it like the branches don't go far towards our house at all. But it's still a giant like Christmas tree on the side of our house. My favorite memory from when I was a child was going to sleep, and I would always have my window open, and I was like, we used to live on like on a canal type of a thing, and always to look at everybody's Christmas lights. I used to love falling asleep looking at people's Christmas lights. And then when we moved as an adult to the place we were at before this one, the people at the end of our block had one of those giant trees, and they wrapped it with Christmas lights. And for those of you at Disney that know Disney, I always felt it was like, you know, when like at Epcot, when they have the big giant tree, it was always like that. It made me so happy to turn on our block and just see this giant tree with lights. So I asked them, I was like, how do we do that? Like, I don't understand how you got the lights around your tree, because I would be so happy just to do that for our own house. Apparently, listen to how crazy this is. And if I was rich, I would totally do this, because I would want to make other little children happy that were like me when I was little. They rent a cherry picker for $400 to raise it up, to wrap it around the whole tree before Christmas. And then they re-rent the cherry picker to unwrap the lights from the tree. They spend $800 to decorate one tree for the holidays. I'm like, wow, you people must be rich. So, yeah, we're not decorating that tree. And that's the conversation that you started, Spring Curls. Eric, Clay is available. I know, and I don't think he's into me. I love fruitcake, says Megan Willie. Megan's on the fruitcake gift giving list then. Queen Bed Seed says, I like the background, but I miss the hands grabbing at you. The hands grabbing. Oh, robot voice? Okay, stay there. Stay there. Thanks, Jersey girl. Stay there. I'll come right back. Okay, so like I said, for those of you watching this on YouTube right now, I've ended the show. But like I said before, I've done this on many shows where we have robot voice. Now we got to take our thumbnail. See, that's us taking our thumbnail for you now. Take two. No more robot voice. So now I'm restarting the show, but this, you know, you guys don't have this problem on YouTube. It's only a problem with you now. Now, I like to tell you YouTube people a secret thing. I was going to tell you about the caramel popcorn if it happened. What can I tell you? Yeah, Clelly, totally broken up. I'll confirm it. I can't confirm it, but I think Shelly did on Instagram. I'm kidding. I really don't know for sure. I just don't have anything good to tell you. Okay, now I'm clicking go live, and we're going to have all of our people back with us now in YouNow. But hey, you should totally check us out live on YouNow, younow.com/reality recaps. Hi, YouNow chat room. I'm back. Basically, YouNow chat room, because the problem, and I've said this once before in another show, because the problem is with You Now, I'm always recording a high quality, like how we're in this square box right here. If you go back and watch any of these things not on You Now, like on our website, they're in widescreen HD. The audio's crystal clear. So when you guys have the audio here and I'm restarting it, I'm still recording the HD version. And that's where I always spill some secrets every time, because I always test to see if anybody watches the show back. So I only say the things in the interim. Thanks, Megan Wheelie, for the 1,000 bars. On the plus side, now I'm all caught up with the chat. Love and Kindness says, Eric, who are your BB guests on Thursday? Gotta be honest, don't know. Johnny Mac and Becky are going up into the mountains, so they are not going to be around until, she said Friday, but then she followed it back up with Black Friday, so that wouldn't be for 2 weeks from now. So I don't know. I gotta straighten out what's going on with Johnny Mac and Becky, and if it doesn't work out, then I'll get somebody. Don't you worry. There'll be people here one way or another. I also want to see if Devon wants to come back by herself, but she hasn't gotten back to me. We'll see. I'm not really worried. At this point, I don't even have time to schedule it that far in advance. I just see who wants to come on pretty much on the day, and I have an idea of who I want, but I also have backups. It was under an hour. No, it was exactly an hour. We were at an hour. Can you try and get Steve? I miss him. We're going to wait a little bit on Steve because we're going to have Steve and Christine both come on, and they're going to do, like, Big Brother Jeopardy. Did I miss the show? A little bit, Powerwolf, but we're back. BB Princess says, yes, for God's sake, let Clelly thing go. Exactly. Get Jackie on again. That's a good idea. I might get Jackie on again, actually. Well, now I want to know, who is this Shelly person and what did they say? Apparently Shelly said something about Clelly, but I don't know what it is. Hi, two crazy cats. That guy we got dumped into was a jerk. Was it Dr. Greg? Jackie or Devon? Possibly. Any plans this weekend, Eric? Wait, what? You're baking with us this weekend? You never know. Things are gonna, I gotta be honest with you guys, things are gonna get crazy for me starting next week. So I'm gonna have Thanksgiving with my family here. Then I have like a 1 week break then I'm hoping that on Thanksgiving that there's some, Black Friday, there's some amazing deals at Michael's so that I can get some more Christmas decor. And then I'll probably decorate. But then like the second week of December, I'm going to be gone for a week. So I don't know what that's going to do to shows. Obviously, John can do the Bravo show and the Survivor show. And Scream Queens will be over by then. As a matter of fact, no, you said December 8th, so Scream Queens will be over the day that I'm gone. So it's going to be interesting. We'll figure it out. I don't know why we're even talking about this now. Going to Naples on Thursday. So excited. Ooh, have fun. Is the Jeep running better? No, the Jeep's dead. That's very depressing. Hence why I don't have a Christmas tree or any Christmas decorations. Keep jumping money into a car that is dying. No, Old Empire, like 5 feet Santas and reindeer. What's that? You got dumped into a British lady. I freaking love British ladies. I told my mom about the Thursday stash, and she said, I never thought of dumpster diving for decorations. Do it! Do it. Megan Wheelie, the more the better. Oh, I missed it. I don't know what you guys are talking about. That's why it stinks that I wasn't. I'll look it up. Virgo Baker, do you go and see the tree at all? No, Virgo Baker. Let me let you in on a secret about us New Yorkers. we avoid New York City. We don't like it. We get it. It's a big tree. We got it. We're good. We've seen it like once in our life. We don't need to go play tourist ping pong in Manhattan to look at a tree. Being, oh my God, look at the tree. And like everyone's slamming into you. Like, no, I got it. I'm good. It's a big tree. I would love to see a Broadway show. I haven't seen a Broadway show in years. Are you in New York or New Jersey? I'm on Long Island, Megan Wheelie. Eric, we were spoiled and missed you these past few days. I know. I'm so glad you guys missed me. To be fair, though, you really only missed me one day. Because if we're going to count the Mean Tweets video I did as a show, then really I just only... Oh, no, I guess we did. We had a doctor appointment yesterday that I had to go to, so that's why I couldn't be here. 7 days without Eric going to... No, look, trust me. It's not going to be 7 days without me. It's not. I will figure it out. Don't you worry. I will say there will definitely be 1 day without me. Because that'll be my anniversary. It'll probably be 2 days without me. For my anniversary. Let's go to a show, Eric. Ooh, let's go. What show you want to go to, Jersey Girl? Songy. Ooh, a Broadway show would be great. I know. There's so many new ones I'd love to see. I have right up from me. They both have big trees. I don't know what that means. Jackie Knows says, I want to see Lion King the musical. We have Broadway grade productions here. Jackie, Lion King the musical, I cry every time. I have seen it like twice on Broadway and once in Vegas. I want to say I liked it better in Vegas for some reason. But anyway, Lion King makes me cry every time. Wicked was one of my favorites. I saw Wicked like 5 times. I think like 3 times with the original cast. Basically, I love Kristen Chenoweth and Idina Menzel. And I saw Rent a bunch of times. And then I saw ones that I thought were going to be good that weren't, like Mary Poppins, which was like, meh. The one Frankie was in, I didn't like. Mamma Mia, which is odd because Mamma Mia is one of my favorite movies. Anyway. Let's go see Cats. Ugh, no. I saw Cats when I was little. Tess McClane, the new School of Rock musical looks awesome. Does it? I want to see Book of Mormon. That's been out for forever, and I've kind of wanted to see that. Giselle says, going to see Lion King in January in Tampa. It's touring through here. Giselle, if you've never seen it, it's really good. It's really good. You deserve time off with your hubby. I know. I'm going to take it. Trust me. Since you're number 1 in advice, I have a question. Started dating recently. Now, Redhead 34, I love you. I'm not even going to say it because I know I know that you're not being mean. Started dating recently and want to know how to let a guy down easy. Not interested. So you ready, Redhead 34? You go like this. I really like you and I value our time together, but, you know, I just don't really feel like we have a connection, so I don't want to lead you on. But thank you, I had a fun time. You pretty much got it. You got it. Short, sweet, simple, honest. It's the best policy. Honesty, best policy. Just use it. And if you can't do it in person, which you should, text it. I'm fine with the text. Elf on Broadway. I heard it was bad. Elf is my favorite movie, as you all know. However, if I saw it on Broadway and they ruined it, I think I would just get too annoyed. Do you know one of my favorite Broadway musicals is? And I can't believe I forgot this. And it's funny, it's not on anymore. But Legally Blonde was one of my favorite Broadway musicals. It was so good. So funny and good. I still listen to that soundtrack to this day. We have a park downtown, with lots of pine trees, an ice rink, and a Santa house. Every year they light up all the trees and have a big... Oh, it sounds so beautiful. I love that. Giselle said, I saw Book of Mormon. Amazing. Loved it. Ooh, I've seen Phantom of the Opera. Yes, I've seen Phantom of the Opera here, and I think I've seen it in Vegas, too. Eric, Downtown Disney is not showing the caramel corn cart anymore. I know it's not Popcorn Planet, in parentheses. Thank you. But I will try and find some from Disneyland. Okay, Goodbye Girl 2. If you find it, buy it. I will PayPal you the money for it and for shipping. I'm telling you it's there. Oh, well, I can't wait to see this. Giselle says, since you're number one in advice, can we cheat you pictures of awkward moles for advice? No. Unless you want to be blocked. Powerwolf says, love Legally Blonde. Glad MTV showed the original cast. I know. And did they sell that on DVD? Because I loved that whole series when they showed like the whole entire process of it all. That was so good. I love all the behind-the-scenes production stuff like that. Breezy Babe says, is Muppets a Disney creation? I guess, because they own the rights to it. Sweet Shelly says, hey, Eric, didn't realize it was a fan show. Well, I put it in my tweet. I said we were going to end it with a fan show. Screefox says, ever go to Hershey Park? Yeah, I think on, like, school trips. I probably went when I was little on, like, 1 or 2 school trips. Have you ever been to I've never been to a Broadway show and would love to go. You have to go, Songy. It's amazing. And there are ways that you can get cheapits pretty tickets. There's a way you can get cheapits pretty tickets. Or there's a way you can get tickets pretty cheap. There are options out there. I'm dyslexic. They closed a lot of carts at Downtown Disney this year. Well, I will cut somebody. Oh, I like The Sound of Music too. You never been to New York. Like, look. Maybe it's because I live here. Maybe it's because I spent like a year and a half working for MTV, which is like in the heart of Manhattan, and I had to go in there every single day. Like, look. It's really nothing special. Like, let me put it to you this way. When I had to go to the Big Brother Canada finale, which was in Toronto, right? And we stayed in Toronto, that was the same exact kind of thing as New York City, except clean and pretty, and people were nice. Basically, New York City is like, you are, like, if you're claustrophobic, don't come. It's very dirty. You're basically walking through urine all the time. Nobody gives a shit about you. You are in everybody's way, including cars, and die. That's New York City. That's how I would describe it. Really not missing much. John M. says, I go to Hershey every few years for New Year's at the Lodge. Oh, you said Lodge and Hershey Park, and all I heard was, wah, 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 Wilderness Lodge, Walt Disney World. Jeanette Servo says, and are you sure Downtown Disney in Florida doesn't have the popcorn? I'd be happy to get it for you. I hear they don't. I know Megan Whiley frequents Disney World a lot. So if any of you people are in Disney World and you happen to see a cart selling caramel popcorn, which looks like the picture that I have tweeted out many times, sure, I will pay you to buy it and send it to me. But not like the pre-wrapped stuff, just so that we're all clear. I'm not paying for any more of this one. None of this. It's not that one. Oh, I could. Is Hearts of Reality at the Wilderness Lodge, Megan? I did not even know that's where it is. I freaking love Wilderness Lodge at the holidays. So depressed. One day I'll be back at Disney for Christmas. I forgot I did a trade show in New York many years ago, says Catherine. Ugh. Goodbye, girl. I need the picture. Oh, all right, goodbye, girl. I'll look for the picture. I'm going to Disney next week. I'll look. Ooh. Yay, Giselle. Oh, by the way. And I'll say this. I want to, on maybe this Friday when we do the fan show, I want to continue what we were talking about last week, like all the depression stuff. I don't want to get into it now, but I will say this is basically what I had to eat after the fan show. I was like a touch depressed. And I was like, I just want to eat Tostina pizza rolls and ice cream. It's kind of sad. I'm trying to find the picture for you. But oh god, I'm scrolling through and I'm seeing all of the pictures from last week when the car died, which was awesome. I can't find the picture of the popcorn. Go look for one more second, and then I'm gonna come back to the chat room. I don't know where it is. You would think it would be like a main picture of mine, but I don't see it. One more second. And then I'll just tell you, just scroll through my timeline. It's got to be there. If you look in my pictures, it's got to be in my pictures somewhere, but I'm not seeing it right now. So follow me at Reality Recaps. And, oh, I found it. Okay, here. That's what the cart looked like. But that's what the bag of the popcorn looks like, which is exactly what Maximus Mom's popcorn looks like. Maximus Mom showed me a picture of the popcorn she got, and it looks like that. Powerwolf, no, Eric doesn't play video games. I do play I don't have time to, I guess you're correct. Technically, I don't have time to play video games, so I don't really play video games, but I do love video games. I like Nintendo games the most, but I do love a Halo, a Diablo 3, but I like more of the fun, like, Nintendo games. Megan, I'm going to PM you about the Jeep. My hubs might be able to help with your parts and repair shop. Whoa. Definitely message me. It would really make life easier if you decided that Garrett's was your new favorite since you can order it online. Oh, I shouldn't be having that much carbs and fat and sugar anyway, so I'm not that upset about it. I just, you know what it is? Like, the caramel popcorn from Disneyland, I'm very much like scent and audio, and obviously visual, but like nothing so much as scent, taste, can like bring back feelings for me. So like when I eat like caramel popcorn, it totally takes me back to like, oh, Christmas is at Disney World and stuff. Or like my grandma's popcorn balls will make me feel like Christmassy and stuff. So that's why I usually have it this time of year. Eric, I'm in Amazon shopping mode the last few weeks. Went through the Reality Recaps link. I hope you see some coins. Thanks, Peace on Earth. That definitely helps us. For those of you that don't know, you can go to yourrealityrecaps.com/Amazon, and it'll just put you right to Amazon. And then we get like, if there's 100 things bought, we get 1% of those 100 things. If there's not 100 things, then we get like 0.5% or something. It's a scale. Anyway, any little bit helps. Thank you. I ate popcorn for 2 days. Do you see what we buy when we go through the Amazon site? No. It just tells me how many items. It like just has a little counter and it just shows like so far this month like 10 items have been purchased through your link or whatever. What's your favorite thing to bake or cook? Virgo Baker, like we have been over this. There's just too much. I love food too much. It's so hard to even say that. I don't know. I don't know. I love so much to cook and bake. Songy says every little bit helps. Amen. I brought through your site too. Thanks, Catherine Scalise. Eric, you have no idea how hard I laugh watching the Mean Tweet show. I heard, KK Wedding. Roasted vegetables. I do love roasted vegetables. I love roasted vegetables and potatoes and pork tenderloin with garlic. I like anything with garlic. Garlic oil and garlic, onions, and olive oil are like, I have to have that with like anything I eat. I'll eat anything with those things in it. Love potatoes in all forms and sweet potatoes. I love the entire Cheesecake Factory menu. Sub fish. I don't like fish or anything from the ocean. I don't like it. It's gross. And then I get picky, and I don't necessarily like meat on a bone either. I don't like eating meat off a bone. Like, I'll cut it off the bone, but I don't like eating meat on a bone. Like, a chicken wing, would never eat it. Disgusting. Disgusting. I don't know how people eat chicken wings. Can't even eat it off. Because, you know, like, you can trick yourself with the pork chop and be like, oh, I'm just cutting around this thing, and I'll put it over here. But, like, a chicken wing, it's, like, clear. This is the wing of an animal that you are breaking off and ripping meat out of. It is disgusting, and I don't know how anybody does it. Just saying. Like, oh, eat a drumstick. You're holding a leg. So we're all clear on Thanksgiving. You're holding a leg and eating the leg. In case you didn't know what you're eating. I'm not a vegetarian, by the way. I'm just saying, some things gross me out. Debbie says garlic, yay. Without an exaggeration, Debbie, they say that garlic is really good for, like, heart health. If that's true, I'm never dying. Usually if I'm cooking a meal, there is literally an entire head of garlic in it. Like a head. Like, I will throw like 20 cloves of garlic in whatever dish I'm making. And I barely taste it. But we both love garlic. Ever make spaghetti squash? Yes, Megan Wheeler. I love spaghetti squash. Love garlic and making garlic cauliflower. Yeah, that is good. Spaghetti squash is loving. By the way, spaghetti squash, Megan, and I think Giselle said it too, that is on the paleo diet and is very good for you, apparently. Do I like balsamic vinegar? Interesting. No, but yes. So you will find I'm a very picky eater. Or I know what I like. Do I like a salad dressing that's balsamic vinegar in a dressing, like olive oil and balsamic vinegar? No. Will I throw some balsamic vinegar in if I'm like making roasted vegetables with olive oil? Yes. I will like put a splash in to like bring out flavor, but I'm not a person that like, ooh, I want a salad dressing of balsamic vinegar. No, that grosses me out. A little bit to bring out flavors, yes. Like all balsamic vinegar flavor, no, gross. Kind of like my thing with chocolate. Like, I like a chocolate accent. I don't like to eat chocolate. I'm weird. I made vegetarian lasagna last night. Always better than... any Italian food is better the next day. Jackie knows. I use garlic powder instead of salt when cooking. Interesting. I bought my edamame pasta. It was delicious. Oh, I'm so glad you like it, Tess. Didn't you too, Spring Curls? I think Spring Curls said she ordered that too. I'm dying to know how you guys tried it. Glad you liked it, though. I told you it's really good. No carbs, all protein. Edamame pasta. Does have soy, though. So if you're trying to watch soy, there are other alternatives, but I don't have it like all the time. So I love it, and it's all protein. And no carbs, and it tastes just like regular pasta. CKO, I'm starving now, by the way. I'm so glad we did this show when all I have is a bucket of caramel popcorn right here. Now all I want is garlic and onions and meat and potatoes. I love balsamic vinegar on asparagus. Interesting. You like gay bears? As in the person, or a bear that's gay? Like, as the stereotype person? No, I'm not attracted to that. As a bear that's gay? Oh, he sounds cute, so probably. Vinegar on french fries. No. Nope. Disgusting. You people that are like the vinegar chip things. No. Malt vinegar. Oh my god. Gross. Giselle says... WTF a person bear? You know how the gays call, like, big, like, hairy men bears. Like, if you're a big, hairy, chubby guy and you're in the gay community, they call you a bear. Or if you're like not so chubby and younger but still hairy, then they call you like a cub. I don't know. Cheese fries are good. That's one of my favorite things to make. Like when I'm hungry and like we don't really have anything, but I want something that like, ooh, I'm craving like a comforty food. I'll just like, you know, like the waffle fries. So like get the waffle fries from the freezer and I'll like put them in a toaster oven and I'll bake those and then I'll take them out and I'll put them on a plate and then I'll just sprinkle like cheddar cheese and mozzarella cheese and bacon bits on the top. And then you like put it back in, you let it all melt. Then you can like dip it in like sour cream or ranch dressing, gravy. But I mentioned how glad I am that we're doing the show right now. Salt and vinegar Pringles, Greasy. Wait, what? Wait, you were a giraffe because you're tall? Probably. I would probably be a giraffe. Yes, Giselle. Me too. Comfort food. I want to figure out how to make fried macaroni and cheese myself. Like, I want to figure out how to make my favorite Cheesecake Factory recipes. Although I will say, I used to love the Cheesecake Factory corn tamales. Like, used to love them. So for those of you that don't know, I'm really getting a haircut tomorrow. I'm going to kill myself. Don't say that. That's not funny. The corn tamales at Cheesecake Factory are like the corn cakes. And then they top them with, like, a salsa, like tomatoes and stuff. But then they do, like, the green sauce and sour cream and onion and, like, but okay. I used to love it. Just love it. So I found a copycat recipe of it, and I was making it with my sister-in-law, and she's, like, I'm not really paying attention, because I'm, like, doing something else, and she's, like, starting to, I think I was, like, cutting up stuff, and she's like, I'm going to make the tamale part, so not really paying attention to what she's doing, but you, like, put all the parts in the blender, and you blend it up to make, like, the corn patty thing. And I turn around and literally the blender has like 4 sticks of butter, like 3 cups of sugar, 2 cups of flour, and like that's it. And I'm like, oh, and then like a can of corn. And I'm like, are you telling me that when we eat this at Cheesecake Factory, we're eating 4 sticks of butter and like 4 scoops of sugar? Look, I am not trying to come off like I watch my weight or, well, I mean, now we do because we're trying to eat healthier, but I've never been that way before. And even I was just like, yeah, something about saying we're eating 4 sticks of butter is just not good. So I've never ordered that ever again. But I love the green sauce. If you ever get their avocado egg rolls at Cheesecake Factory, it comes with like this green sauce where it's like herby but sweet. It's like honey but basil-y. Oh my god, it's so good. Heart attack, exactly. Going Paula Deen with the butter. Yeah, I never ordered it again. Ever since I saw that, I'm like, eh. And that was back in the day before Cheesecake Factory had to release all their nutritional information. Now that they've had to release all of their nutritional information, they have, like, changed. And all of my favorite foods went away. P.S. All of my favorite foods left the Cheesecake Factory menu once they had to release all the nutrition information from the place. So, look, leave it to me. I will always, like, I don't need to know any prices of things. I will always, like, order the most expensive meal, or I will always order, like, the worst meal for you. I, like, always have the knack for picking the worst of something. But, yeah. Their original chicken and biscuits was my favorite. Their southern fried chicken salad was my favorite, which I try and make myself, and I can never make as good as Cheesecake Factory made. Basically, it's just you take romaine lettuce, fried chicken, like sweet crisp corn, black beans, avocado, tomato. You can put a little bacon on it, and then you like, onion rings, like actual onion rings, candied walnuts, and then ranch dressing. It's like my favorite salad in the whole world. I actually think I took a picture of it. Yeah, yummy, says Tess. It was. There are a lot of things I won't eat anymore after knowing the nutritional facts and calories. I know. Doesn't it suck being an adult? I remember when I was in my 20s and was like, I can't gain weight at all. I can eat whatever I want. I'm a stick. And then, like, you get in your 30s and you're like, oh, I know I can't. Nope, we can't anymore. I'm trying to see if I have the picture of it here to show you, because I made it the other day, and I feel like it came out really good. It would be in mobile uploads, so let's look. I'm proud of it. I'm gonna show it to you. Oh, I saw my Nick Jonas. We love him. Interesting. I see the chicken for it, but I don't actually see it. No. Oh, I found it. Okay, so this really isn't going to help you because this looks nothing like the Cheesecake Factory one, but here it is. So that's what I made. See, it's like kind of like a fried chicken with corn and black beans and avocado. Oh, there's cheddar cheese, like a little bit of cheddar cheese. And yeah, onion rings. I tried to make it. I think I did good. Fried mac and cheese. I love fried mac and cheese. Yes. I made my mom's recipe of Hungarian coffee cake, which came out really good. I made that the other day too, which I think you people call it monkey balls. Fried hot dogs in macaroni and cheese? No. No. And by the way, that whole monkey ball thing, or like, again, I call it Hungarian coffee cake, that's what it looked like when it was done. And then it like all rips apart as balls. That was one of my grandma's recipes too. As long as Virgo Baker's here. Oh, I'm going to show you all the Cheesecake Factory things I I tried to make their chicken Madeira, if you've ever ordered that at Cheesecake Factory. That's how that came out. Meh, it was a little bit good. You people. Exactly. I'll show you one more thing, and then we're done with our show and tell of food. This one. My most favorite condiment, air quotes condiment, is pesto. Because it's all garlic. I made like a pesto and tomato and mozzarella pizza the other day too. Not other day, it's summertime. These are all scrolling through my thing. Oh, so good. I love pesto. Lisa D says, Eric, I hate you. You're making me hungry. Good, because you all made me hungry by starting to talk about food. So, blech. Giselle, monkey balls, monkey bread. No, people call it monkey balls, Giselle. They call it, I've heard it called monkey balls. I've heard it called monkey bread. Then they have like the Paula Deen version of it, where I think she sticks cream cheese into the balls, and then that's called like gorilla bread or something. Don't even do it. Don't. You're wasting your time. Don't stick the cream cheese in the middle. Not worth it. Doesn't taste good. Big Zilla says, I live for pesto. Me too. Giselle, you always make me laugh almost as much as Eric. Giselle makes me laugh too. That looks fabulous. Love pesto. Oh no. You were late. You were at a Thanksgiving party. I think you're early. Like 2 weeks. Because to be clear, Thanksgiving is not this week, right? No. I'm late. That's Thanksgiving, right? Oh my god. I just realized it is 8. Oh, good. We have to like wrap up in 5 minutes. 5-minute warning. But guess what? We basically said we were going to go an hour and a half, and we went 2 hours. So we had a super fun 2-hour show, I would like to point out. And if you missed this and it got cut off in the middle, you can watch it play straight through over on YouTube and find out what I talked about when I was reloading the show. Megan Winley says, oh my god, Blizzard Beach had pretzels with cream cheese in them. They were the bomb. Yeah, I do like them. Virgo Baker said, it flew by, Eric. I know. I can't believe it. Like, looking at the time, I was like, oh god, but I really need to eat something before Scream Queens comes on. So, now that we've made everybody hungry. But don't worry, I'll be live tweeting Scream Queens, so I'm not going anywhere. Just follow me at Reality Recaps. And I'll make you this deal, since I'm just going to say we're going to end it here. If I keep looking at the chat room, I'm going to want to talk to you guys more. So, here's what I'm going to say. I'll make you a deal. As you know, tomorrow night is our Survivor show at 7 p.m. Eastern. And then I instantly live tweet Survivor at 8 after, so I can't really go over with that show. However, I will start at 6:30 for you guys tomorrow. How's that? We'll start that 1.5 hour early tomorrow too. Yeah, so we'll do a little half-hour mini fan show tomorrow before the Survivor show officially starts with John Richardson. So that'll be fun. I'm glad we all had a fun 2-hour show. And then I promise, and you know the deal. And then Friday we'll have a fan show again. And hey, maybe I won't be able to get anybody on Thursday. And if that's the case, we'll do a fan show on Thursday too. Fan shows all the time. That's the goal. So, thank you guys so much. I hope you enjoyed part 1, talking Scream Queens and American Horror Story. And if not, I hope you enjoyed part 2, where we had our little fanny chat. And we're going to catch up on so much more stuff. So, actually, you know the deal. I'm going to do my YouTube ending, and then I'll come and say goodbye to all of you in the now chat room. So, YouTube people, what is he talking about? Well, you could be watching these shows live over at younow.com/realityrecaps every Monday through Friday at 7 p.m. Eastern. But if you are watching this on our website, where you should be, or YouTube, you can click on these buttons, thumbs up and subscribe. That helps support our shows. iTunes 5-star rating and nice review is awesome too. Check out all of our shows over on our website, yourrealityrecaps.com. And lastly, surely become a patron if you're not. It keeps us bringing you new shows, and is great to give children gifts this month. I don't know what I'm saying. I was trying to be funny, and Nora's going with it. No, seriously, the patrons get abscesses. You're going to get an abscess, so that would be a reason not to become a patron. But to become a patron, you get access to our Facebook group and shows only for patrons. And it makes me like you more than I like everybody else. Oh, don't spill the drink, Eric. Okay, everybody. Bye, everybody. See you guys tomorrow at 6:30 for the Survivor show. Bye, everybody.